I don't understand. I mean, I only left them for one night. I really don't know. Something bad. Look, their things are scattered, and the camp is empty. I only left them for the night. I was looking for a gift for Iola for her birthday. I mean, it was her birthday. Of course I looked for them. They weren't nearby, and their communicators are off. I was afraid to go too far, so I called you. I didn't want to leave the camp for too long. I mean, what if they come back? What if they're wounded? I think one of us should stay here just in case. That's what I thought, that you'd know what to do. I didn't touch a single thing. Everything is as it was. Well, what do you think happened here? I don't get it either. But they should still be alive. Only the remnants could have attacked them, right? There aren't other enemies on the archipelago. And if the sea creatures or Gorgonides attacked the camp, there would be... bodies. Since there aren't, they have to be alive. Everything is fine. Fine. I'm all right. Come on, tell me what we should do next. Will you go? Of course, it'll be better if you go. I understand. I'll remain here in case anybody comes back. Right, I'll be here.
Quest complete. Compiling status report.
I need some time to analyze the situation.
Quest
Not
data
enough
added to
for complete
archives.
Analysis. In other words, I do not know what happened here. One thing is certain. At the time of the incident, there were 3 people in the camp. The footprints of one of them led out of the camp. I have calculated an approximate trajectory. Unconfirmed points must be checked. I marked one of them with a special beacon. I suspect that a Garganoid patrol spotted our runner. He had to change course. Calculating new trajectory. Done.
Analyzing system components. Efficiency 100%.
Nest? Not a good idea. Varaxes are extremely aggressive. Not the way my scanning annoys them. Disappear. I'll need time to determine a possible direction and calculate a new trajectory. The account was trampled all over the place.
I found something on the Alien head. This guy has a blog. He writes about people going missing. The author is convinced that there are links between the missing all over Alien. Some of the stories sound word for word like ours. I'll keep looking.
Runner is not here. But what we do have here are the local attractions and splendid masterworks of ancient art. Stone idols. If these heads dissipate, they would save us a lot of time. Too bad they weren't created by Flavius. unlike me. This is not a correct location. You've made a mistake. You should be ashamed. I'm joking. It was actually my mistake, but I can't feel shame.
Movement efficiency increased.
Tablet detected. Downloading data. Its owner must have been trying to distract himself from the situation. Not for long. Something forced him to abandon the rooms in haste.
Requesting updated instructions. Please refrain from rebooting me until the operation is complete. Mission successfully completed.
I remember you. You're Marcus's friend. Is he here as well? I thought I'd die. I was running the whole time. Then I found this bungalow and hid there like a bird in its burrow. Thank you so much for finding me. I'd fall to my knees, but I'm afraid I won't be able to stand back up. I'm sorry. My head is swimming. We were asleep and then... I don't know what happened. There was a deafening roar. I remember a bright light, as though several powerful floodlights were directed at our camp. I jumped out of the tent, but couldn't see anything. Everything was so bright. When I was finally able to make out something, I noticed that something large was closing in on me, its silhouette angular and grotesque. It was so scary in its approach. I couldn't resist it. I ran away, jumped into the water, swam along the shore. I heard Iola and Helchis' screaming, but I was so terrified. I don't know, I just felt like a bug under a microscope. When I tried to contact Iola and Helchis, their communicators were not responding. No, don't say anything. I can tell it's very bad, and would rather hear it all from Marcus.
You did it! You found Lean, and he's alive. Thank Eli. Stay with him. I'll be there soon. Thank you. I'll take over and get him home. I'm going to have to speak to the other parents as well. I skipped through the rest. The blog's author is a nut. You know how they say some people have a screw loose up there? Well, I'd say this guy's got more than one of them missing. The whole blog is a conspiracy theory about Alion's shadow government. I don't trust this nutter. You can go to the Divine Observatory and talk to Harita. If there's anywhere we should be able to find the truth, it's there. Ask if anything similar has ever happened. Perhaps then we will know what to do next.
Quest complete. Compiling status report.
I have been watching your progress. Is there any way that I can help you? Your question has me at a loss. Unfortunately, people go missing daily all over Allion. Sometimes, the flames of invasion will consume entire villages. Only the pleas for help. They are stored here in the Divine Observatory. You may speak to the clerks about them. But why the new interest all of a sudden? Poor boy. Please look after him, and don't let him get into trouble. Marcus can be a little thoughtless. Just a little focus, and he'd have become a junior god long ago. But Eli knows what's going on in that boy's head. He is still terrified of Iana. Such childishness.
Mission successfully completed.
Thank you for the explanation. That's all I need to know.
Very well. I won't distract you from important matters any longer, Marcellus.
How can I help you? I guess you're interested in some particular cases? I'll have to analyze a huge amount of data. This may take days. You're not even sure what you're looking for. How are you going to explain it to the system? People that went missing from day X to day Z is too vague. We'll get thousands of files which will need to be checked, analyzed, cross-referenced. But if you send your adepts to me, that'll make my job so much easier. Splendid. I'll be waiting. I'll let you know as soon as I get the results.
Quest complete. Compiling status report.
Any orders for us? We'll look through the documents of the last reporting period. Are you looking for something specific? We'll do what we can. Sorry it took so long. I had no idea. The most suspicious are cases where small groups of people went missing. Before you ask, it's because the people vanished completely. No destroyed tents, no bloodstains. I'd say regularly. For example, 2 groups of tourists disappeared lately, one in the Siblian Heights and the other in Kairos Caves.
Quest data added to archives.
This is Marsalius. I promise to contact you as soon as I have the results. Your specialists picked out a few files that you need to take a look at.
Insufficient memory space. Archiving data.
Let's not jump to conclusions. I found them like that. They've been lying there for 2 days now. If you don't believe me, go see for yourself. The cave creatures killed him. Scarabs by the look of it. Kumos would have taken the remains with him. Oh, and see that wound? It's a perforated wound. The bug impaled him with its horn. And who are you again? What are you doing here? Hiding from someone or looking for something? What a coincidence! Me too! A few tourists went missing here a couple of days ago. These 2 were in that group, by the way. I'm a speleologist, Ruthin. My 2 good friends went with that group, so I came here looking for them. I couldn't just abandon them. Then I found these bodies, and can't make myself go down there now. Can I go with you? Aren't you an immortal? I want to know what happened to them. See it myself. Thank you. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Quest data added to archives. Maximum combat power reached.
We worked years together, explored all caves in this region, saw all sorts of things. You go down there not knowing whether you'll make it back up. I laid out routes, the most dangerous task of all. And these 2 just brought tourists here when everything else had been done. Groups of 5 or 8 people.
Threat level. Maximum. Sending victory data to Divine Observatory.
We had no incidents. Kuma attacked a guy once. We fought it off, so the guy got off lightly. It probably scarred him for life, though. It was a day like any other day. Scouted the cave, laid out the route. We gathered a group and went there. They should have been back the day before yesterday. I found scales when I went there the first time, but no other signs of the sea creatures. I didn't even think I'd find them here, underground. I mean, it's a cave, not a grotto. It's the damn sea creatures. Right all the ends around here. It was dangerous here before, but now it's downright deadly.
sufficient memory space, archiving data. Extreme caution recommended. Victory details added to personal file. Sensor data processing priority increased. Initializing apprehension protocol.
Me? I didn't touch a thing. I wasn't even here. They conspired against me, so I took preemptive measures. Don't you understand? I was defending myself. They were going to kill me. Right, what do you even know? I overheard their conversation. They said, we need to get rid of him. How do you get rid of someone? I knew you wouldn't understand. You don't give a damn like everyone else. They were warned that the caves were dangerous. No one is immune to accidents, not even you. Sure, I can't kill you, but you're gonna be here for a while.
Mission successfully completed.
His crime, but escaped divine retribution. The lead also turned out to be false. Today is just not your day. named Aatrox kept an audio diary. According to the recordings, he was a member of a fire-worshipping sect that you dealt with in Fort Craig. Play the recording.
We managed to avoid the trap. Outpost outlaws. The leaders were captured, but this is not the end. I have picked up the torch that will lead us now.
Warnings of elements, places rich with ether. Perhaps they feed on ether? Who knows? Definitely not me.
Quest data added to archives. Maximum combat power reached.
The cultists were well prepared and knew how to deal with ancient artifacts, but that did not save them from the wrath of the awakened wardens.
Initializing attack protocols.
Elements are active. The cultists were killed by aggressive wardens of fire. What an irony.
Object requires thorough examination.
How dare you desecrate the sacred altars? You'll ruin everything!
Status report.
Time for drastic measures.
I am the one filled with eternal flame. The one who holds the torch above his head. The one who punishes heretics. Names are but an empty sound that your damned Ally turned into a cult. Mysterious, Iana, Herida, pompous gods. And you are just like them. Heads a gang of cultists. Our leaders, Lucius and Virgil, were weak, so I took their place. Ah, so that's who you're looking for. Pathetic heretics. We'll look for them in the dirt. Might find a pile of burnt bones. Who says it was us? The Wardens punished them for their treachery. They killed everyone whose faith was weak. Even the righteous brothers. I'm the only one who didn't burn in their flame. Because I was worthy. Wouldn't you like to know? Fire will consume us both!
Reminder, regular warranty maintenance required. Mission successfully completed.
I have detected an extremely powerful energy spike. There must be a strong... Unbelievable! Someone has hacked my communicator. And now I'm subscribed to that guy's blog. Oh well, at least it isn't boring.
Do you know where Gerlich is?
Have you ever seen him?
How do I explain? I did speak with him a few times, but his face was always covered.
Where does he live?
I don't have any idea. He calls his home a shelter. I would imagine that means it's an abandoned bunker or something like that.
What a weirdo.
What's wrong with weird? We're all weird.
Good to see you. Sorry I didn't wait up. It's just that I really wanted to get things moving, you see.
Finally, there you are. Time is money, you know.
We were talking about our mysterious friend. I don't get it. What do you mean by scheming? We've been looking for the missing for a week now. Ran our legs off, and what do we have? Absolutely zilch, that's what. So I had a thought, and maybe we took the wrong approach. Remember the blog I discovered in the Alinet? About the missing people. It was a little, well, strange. I have been reading it ever since I got hacked. I think the author, crazy as he is actually writing real accounts about the ones we're looking for. We should contact him.
You should stick to the facts. Zero tends to present his info oddly. In what way, you ask? Like unexpected conclusions, but he checks all the facts carefully. Unless it's something completely crazy. So if you're smarter than a 5-year-old, you should be able to easily figure out what is really happening.
You see? He's not that crazy, this hacker of ours.
We should start a conversation. A talk with Zero. Surprised? I'm Quinta, and don't you forget that. I can arrange a meeting right this minute. However, only one of you can be there. Is that a deal?
It's settled then. Oh, there's an update. I'll go read it. His stories about the Mantides inside Allion are so cool.
Mission successfully completed.